Hi everyone, it's Robin Clayton and I want to welcome you back to my channel, Zodicatthefarm, where I create gorgeous garden glass flowers and more. So I'm back here on my channel today. I've got a garden glass flower that I want to present to you. It's going to be a 3-piece ensemble. I've got this gorgeous Murano supporting plate, and then I also have another Murano flower petal that's going to go right there in the middle, followed by this teal speckled white orb to finish it off. So I hope you'll stay with me because I'm going to give you all my tips and secrets on how I create these gorgeous garden glass flowers. All right, so the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be actually drilling these particular pieces. And then once we finish drilling, we will go over a list of items that you're going to need to complete this project. And then we will go into the assembly of the piece, and then finally the presentation of the piece. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move on to the drilling, and I will see you in just a few minutes. All right, so here we are at the cutting stage, and I've got this beautiful Murano flower petal that I'm going to be cutting. I've got my water, I've got my gloves, I've got my protective eyewear. I'm using my 12-inch drill press. I've already marked the center with my magic marker, and I'm going to put a little bit of water on here, and then we're going to go ahead and start drilling. Make sure that I'm absolutely 100% lined up, which I am, and here we go. Okay, so I have cut the other piece. Let me go ahead and show you that. I've already cut this other piece. So this other piece is going to sit right here, right on top, just like that. And here is my little orb. It's going to go right here in the center. All right. So that's going to be our 3 pieces. Now we're going to move on to the assembly stage. All right, see you then. I'm going to go over a quick list of items that you're going to need to complete this project. And just remember that it will be listed in the description of this video, so you will have a reference area for it. But basically you're going to need all of your flower petals picked out just exactly the way you want them to appear upon completion. You're going to need either a Ryobi drill with a Phillips head bit, or you can use a standard Phillips head screwdriver. You're going to need a toggle bolt. This is 3/16 of an inch. And then you're going to need 3 washers. You're going to need safety gloves, protective eyewear. You're also going to need a little bit of water to cut these particular pieces. You're also going to need a hook if you're going to be hanging it outside. This is not going to be an outside piece. It's very, very beautiful. And I think that's everything. If I've forgotten anything, it will be listed in the description of this video. All right, so let's go ahead, and now that we've gotten over the list of items that you're gonna need, we're gonna move on to the assembly of this particular piece. So I'm gonna bring my camera down so you can see how I do this. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, here we are. Now, I've got all 3 pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and separate these out. And I'm going to start with my toggle bolt itself, along with a rubber washer. I'm going to turn my piece over. I'm going to just give it a good clean wipe before I do that. And then I'm going to take my bolt and I'm going to stick it straight through the back of the flower, and then I'm going to sit it straight up right. Then I'm going to take another washer and stick that right here. And then the next piece is going to be this gorgeous Murano. It's going to sit right there. And then I have another rubber washer that's going to go right in the center. And then I've got my actual toggle bolt top. And I'm going to go ahead and screw that down just a little bit, not all the way down. Then I'm going to take my orb and I'm going to pinch it just like that where it sits. Then I'm going to carefully turn this over, and I'm going to take my Phillips head and I'm going to proceed to screw this in. I'm holding the bottom of the orb just to make sure that it doesn't slip out of my hand and that it sits directly in place where the toggle is. Okay, we have completed this piece. I just think it came out absolutely amazing. Okay, everyone, here is the final piece. And this is a 3-piece ensemble. So this again is my back supporting plate, my Murano green flower petal, and then the orb right there in the middle. All right, let me put it on a stand for you. I've got a really strong stand here. It's really important because these pieces can be very heavy. So there she is. It is a Murano teal, green, and baby blue garden glass flower petal. There's the rear on the stand. Here's it from the front again. I just think that looks really amazing. It would be just a beautiful gift for anyone who absolutely loves flowers. Or not. I mean, it's beautiful. That is it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions with regards to anything that was done today, you can email me at my website at hurricane4cr@gmail.com. Okay, I hope you have a great week and a really awesome weekend, and I hope to see you next time here at Zodicatthefarm. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.